All aboard, crafters. We are going to do some awesome Thomas inspired crafts today. I am Lindsay from the Craft Studio, and we're so excited that the Craft Studio NYC has partnered with Mattel Playroom to bring you this awesome activity. We're bringing summer camp right to your own backyard, and it's so much fun to craft outside with your favorite characters from Mattel. And I love Thomas. I love Thomas as a kid. My kids love Thomas. So much fun. And we are going to make these amazing shape conductor gear. We're gonna make some conductor hats out of basic shapes and wristbands. And this is one my daughter made. So fun for all ages. I had a blast doing this too. All we need, crafters, to make our cool shape conductor gear is some construction paper, some red and blue, and some plain white paper. A thicker cardstock works if you have it. If not, you can do with computer paper. That works too. If you don't have colored paper, you can also color red and blue paper with crayons or markers, and you're all set. Then all you need is a black marker or a crayon and a glue stick or glue and scissors. So doing shapes is such a fun way to incorporate education with your preschoolers, your tots, and so they can really engage in an educational, fun, campy activity while they're crafting. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna start by looking at our friend Thomas, his face. So he has so many shapes on him. He has a circle face. He has sort of what looks like a rectangle on top, his smokestack. And then we can make sort of the front grill of him by making a triangle. And then we can incorporate the front of the train with another rectangle. So I am going to first, on my white, I'm gonna take my paper. And how I like to draw circles is we sing this little song at the Craft Studio, and it helps so much. And you can also trace something circular if you want to. I put my marker on the paper and I say around and around and around to draw a circle. And remember, crafters, it's totally okay if your circle looks a little lumpy or not like mine. Mine actually looks like an oval right now. There are no mistakes in art, and perfect is boring. So remember that. Then the other shape I'm going to color on the white is I'm going to color the smokestack with my black marker, and I am going to do what I call a stretched out square, a rectangle. So I'm going to do 4 lines to make a rectangle, 2 long and 2 short. Boop. And there's my rectangle. Now I'm going to color that in black right now because I know Thomas's smokestack is black. So I'm going to color it in. And then we'll move on to our blue and red paper to do the rest of the shapes. And I'm not going to color in Thomas's circle face because we're going to draw in his expressions and such. But we'll go back to that in a minute. So let's look at Thomas again. And on my Thomas conductor hat, I have a blue triangle and a red rectangle. So on my red, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do 4 lines, and again, I call rectangles stretched out squares. Boop. 2 long and 2 short, and remember, they don't have to be perfect. We're cutting them out. And then on the blue, I'm going to do a triangle, which a triangle, I always like to make it with my fingers. Has 3 sides. And if it's easier for you than just drawing it, which I'm doing my drawing so you can see it now of a triangle, you can also just cut the corner of the paper, making it so easy for yourself that you only have to do 1 line, the line you cut along. And then with my blue, I'm also going to use the blue as the band because Thomas is blue, so I want my band that's going to go around my head to be mostly blue too. So now I've drawn all my shapes, but before I do the cutting, let's draw Thomas's face in. I love the face my 5-year-old daughter did. I tried to look at Thomas and inspect him and see what he looked like. And I made, on this guy, I did 2 eyebrows for Thomas, which I did 2 half circles. I did a big round and round and round to draw a circle and a little dot on the inside for each of his eyes. And let's see what I did for Thomas's nose. Oh, I did an upside down half circle for his nose, and then I did another the same way for a smile. And then I made a bigger smile by making a line across the top of that. And then I added his cute little chin, 1 little half circle underneath, and I made 2 more little half circles for his smile. So now we have all the shapes we need to cut out. We have our black smokestack, which is a stretched out square rectangle. Our circle face, I have on my red paper, my rectangle for the bottom of his grill. I have my triangle, and I'm gonna cut some strips to be the actual band out of the blue since Thomas is mostly blue. So let's grab our scissors. And this is the easy way to cut the triangle. I followed the line, but I cut off just right at the top. Boop. Have my grill triangle. I'm gonna cut around this circle for Thomas's face. And again, remember you guys, there are no mistakes in art and perfect is boring. That is our motto at the craft studio. We love the process of crafting. It's almost more about that than the end result. And these are such fun ideas. I'm cutting out that black smokestack that you could do with your whole entire family. Older kids love helping younger kids, and they love anything that incorporates some of their favorite characters and toys, like Thomas. I have my smokestack. Now all I need to do is cut out the front rectangle, and then to do our strap, or like the actual part that goes around the head, I'm going to go back to my blue. I'm going to make sure I have something holding down all these little pieces so they don't blow away. That's a crafting outside tip. I'm going to cut a long strip from the horizontal landscape, or hamburger way we like to call it, and then putting something on top of it. I'm going to do one more because I like to glue together two, and then we can fit it to the person's head who's wearing it. Gluing two together will make our base of our conductor hat a little bit bigger. So then it's time to just glue it. I'm going to take my glue stick and we'll put it all together, crafters. I'm going to glue these two band pieces together first, putting glue, and if you use white school glue, that's fine too, down, and sticking that on top. Then I'm going to flip it over and get all my pieces. I'm going to start by gluing on Thomas's round face, putting glue on the bottom. Say hi, Thomas. Stick them right on. Then I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the bottom of the smokestack and stick it on like that. Look at, he's already coming together. Then I'm going to take my triangle, remembering they're all shapes we use to create Thomas, which I like to call the grill, and glue it on underneath his chin. And last but not least, that long red rectangle is going to just kind of be the front of the train, like he has on him right here. Boop, boop. I'm going to put the glue on so we can just stick this there. And then all we need to do is fit it to our conductor's head. So you can measure your little one's head before you glue it together and glue it wherever it will fit them. And look at this, how fun. My daughter even made some wristbands, the same process. And now when we play trains, we can feel like we're really a part of Thomas's story, being the conductor, wearing our Thomas the Train wristbands and our conductor hats. So much fun, love crafting with you. If you've made this at home, show us, post comments on Mattel's Playroom or at Craft Studio NYC on Instagram. I loved crafting with you. Thanks so much on behalf of the Craft Studio NYC and Mattel Playroom. Have fun!